listen to a recording. Right. Good evening, leaders. Good evening. Thank you so much and congratulations at the same time for being in this meeting. I'm super excited to come on your screen, especially at this first month of the year. Of course, knowing that we are just starting the year, and all of us, I believe we still have that energy. Like, I'm starting the year, I have to smash those goals. You've written your goals, I believe, those goals you're working on this year. So I just want to congratulate you. If you haven't written your goals, that's a taboo. Go back and write your goals, because if you want to make this year a better year for you, the starting matters. I was listening to one of the motivations videos, I think maybe 6 months ago. Is it Elico? I think I was listening to Elico. He was talking about, I was talking to a pilot, and they asked the pilot how the plane starts. They said the plane started at a high, I don't know if they call it speed or whatever they call it, but they said at 100%. Then when it goes in up there, that's when now they reduce maybe to 75 to ensure that now it keeps going. Okay, then again, when they're landing, they have to ensure that, okay, at least they're landing with that energy. So this is to tell you that how you are starting this year will really matter on how this year is going to go. If you're going to be that procrastinating person, if you're going to be that lazy person, if you're going to be that complainant person, that's how this year is going to end. And there's one question that usually comes in my mind every single day that I heard from Ida Veronica in the Kickstart, where she mentioned to say that if the challenges you are facing last year 2025, if you were to continue facing in it like this year again, or maybe in the next 5 years with your family members, is it worth it? I've just rephrased the question, but that's the meaning of the question. Like, ask of those questions, like those challenges. Let's say if it's finances, those challenges we are facing last year, if it continues this year, do you think it will be a good year for you? Ask yourself that question. If your finances were low, ask yourself, if 2026 also continues to be the same, am I going to survive? Maybe the relationship was maybe with God, maybe fitness wise, maybe your health wise. Ask yourself, if those challenges that I faced in the last year continues in this year, am I going to have a good year for myself? And for me, I can tell you, no, 100% no. But again, if I look back, that's just the year that I made, I think, more money than I made in the previous years. But at the same time, it's the year that I faced a lot of challenges. In fact, in terms of the business, because I had the bigger goals last year, like I really wanted to push more things. So if those challenges were to repeat again itself this year, I don't think I'll be able to have a good year for myself. And I know that for me to make this year 2025 a better year for me, I have to step up myself. I have to step up myself, so that even when I go to God, I pray, God, bless my business, bless this. I'm giving God something that He should touch. He says, I'll bless the works of your hands. He didn't say I'll bless the works of your thoughts. No, He didn't say I'll bless your sleeping, your restlessness, your procrastination. No, He said I'll bless the works of your hand. This is to say I have to do something. Then I tell God, touch this. I have to ensure that I show up, and I tell God, show up for me, show up with me, God, show up before me, God. Then this year is going to be the better year for us. Before I continue, leaders, I have that energy that I want to share with you. Can you put just some fire in the meeting room if we are together? If we are together, so that I confirm as well to say that my network is good. Can you just comment some fire in the meeting room so that I know that you are getting me? I know in Zambia, we are normally have bad networks in places, but yeah, great. At least I can see 2 fires so far, which is enough for me to proceed. Okay, so today I thought of teaching us about what is working right now in our business. What is working right now in network marketing? Because maybe you don't know we are in network marketing business. The only thing you know is that I'm doing the business of Forever. Forever is in the business, is doing the business using the system called network marketing. So I said, okay, I think I need to share something that is working with my team, with the people who are really ready to make this year a better year for themselves. People want to make more money this year. And I said, okay, let me go for it. And I spent, I think, about 2 hours trying to prepare, to think through. But it didn't take me much of the time, because some of the things I'm going to share with you, something that I know a long time ago, and something that most of you are here, if you're along in the business, you know them. Maybe you just want to be reminded of, because they're very important and critical in this business. Sometimes you can be building the business and you think you know it all. While you are just like, you are just, in fact, you might know it all, but you are just not having that discipline to ensure that you are able to do what you're supposed to do on a daily basis for you to ensure that you're able to build the business. And what are the things that are working right now and that you as an FBO you should implement to see the growth in this year 2025? And my answer is this: you need to go back to basics, basic skills. You need to just master basic skills. What are those basic skills you should master to ensure that you make this year a better year for yourself? If you master these basic things, I'm going to show you and also explain them in details just very fast. Then, if you implement them, I love those people you implement because I know how many are you so far in here. I think we are about 14 people. Maybe people keep on increasing or they keep on reducing. I don't know, because some maybe are on the bed so they'll sleep even before the meeting is done. So anyway, if you're going to implement that, what I'm going to share with you, you're going to have a very good year of 2026. And it's very good, especially if you're new in the business, because it will now tell you what you need to do for you to have the good business in this year. Let me check if we have new people in here. Let me check if these people started listening. Of course, like okay, Leader Grace, yeah, it's worth it. Leader Jack Rain, I can see him. Okay, Leader Priscilla, I can see new people. Leader Wallen, I can see new people in here. Okay, yeah, Leader Tinashe here, and okay, Leader Mwinga, and yeah, all of us here. This is very, very important. This is very important training for you. So what are these basic skills that you should know to ensure that this year be a good year for you? Now, one of them is you have to know how to prospect. Or let me say, the best skills that you need to know, there are just 7. There are 7 skills that you should master. You should master. If you master them, you're good to go. If you master them and practice them, you become good at it, you're good to go. So one of them is prospecting. Second is inviting. What is inviting? I'm going to talk about it. The third skill is presenting. The fourth skill is closing the deal. The sixth should be fifth skill is follow-ups. Then the sixth is helping new members start right. Like someone can start a business, but if you're not properly oriented, you can be messed up. You can just be having headaches every day. So you must be helped to start a business very light. And I will explain everything that is involved in all these skills. And also the last skill is promoting the events. These are the only 7 skills, basic skills that you should master, and you master them this year as early as this month, next month. You just give yourself in these first 3 months of the year, I really want to master this and practice them. The good part of this business is that it has mercy. It has favor. As you're practicing these skills, you're making money. It is already giving you money as you're practicing. That's a good part about our industry, our network marketing industry. Okay, so let's jump into fast into the first skill, which is activities involved into prospecting. So the question is, what is prospecting? So prospecting, this is just lead generation. Like it's a process of looking for new customers, or a process of looking for new people to talk to share the opportunity, because in the business there are just 2 things that gives money. It's either you recruit or you sell products. Forever only pays you if you're able to move the products from the warehouse to the consumers, and you can only do that by 2 things: by either buying products to the product center and sell them, or by recruiting people. Because when you recruit someone, that person is buying products to the company, and that's how Forever pays. So prospecting is a process of looking for new people. How do you look for new people to talk to? How do you need to talk to about the business or to talk about the products? That is prospecting. And that's a first skill you have to know, because if you don't have the people to talk to, then who then? How can you expect to recruit? How can you expect to sell? So you should know that. So what are the activities involved there? Number 1 is writing good journalist. If you're new, especially in the business, you have to buy a book and write at least minimum of 100 people, the people that you know. Any person that you know, is whether that person is a minister, is what, just write them. Whether that person has never been to school, just write. For me, I tell people to say at least the person is 18 years and above, write them. Write them. It starts from even the people from in your contact list. Then you go to your social media platforms. You find some of us here, we have got more than even 1,000 people on Facebook that they follow us, and we follow them. Our friends, maybe from way back, from primary schools, from the time we were growing. So you have to write. So that's where those people come from, by writing them first. Okay, where else? By social media boosting. If you have been talking to those people and you see the list is finishing, social media is here. If you don't know what is social media boosting is, ask your uplines. And when I say the uplines, I don't mean the person who sponsored you. I mean from the person who sponsored you up to going up to the person who sponsored that person, then you sponsor that person, that's all your uplines. For example, if you're coming, let me give an example. Leader Jacqueline is sponsored by Leader Trisha. Leader Trisha is your upline. Then Leader Trisha is sponsored by me. Me, I'm your upline. So meaning any person in your line where you're coming from, they are your upline. So I'm saying if you don't know how to do social media boosting, ask your upline. Let them show you what is social media boosting. They are going to create you the poster which you can boost. They need to start bringing either customers or if you want to boost for prospect for business, it's going to start bringing people in the business. But one thing I want to emphasize here, if you're new in the business, don't start thinking right now about social media boosting. First, you trace the numbers of the people that you know you have. And I can tell you, the good business first starts with the people that you know. So go for that. Then the other activity that is involved is tabletops. Tabletops, this is like, I believe all of us here, we have passed through a certain place where there's maybe a company or a person has put a table and they've put products there. And then people are passing and asking. Yes, it's also lead generation. It helps in having new people asking about our business or asking about our products. Then the other activity involved is product launch. It can be home launch or office launch or anywhere you book a place. Then you start inviting now people coming to that place. It really helps when it comes to having new people coming, looking at what you offer. Okay. Then there's flyers. You can put flyers or business cards. Flyers can help you bring people to look at the opportunity or people look at the products. It depends which target you want to work on. What I'm showing here, it applies to both prospecting for business or prospecting for customers. These are the activities that you can do. If I talk about lighting Wood Junior List, from Wood Junior List, you can share that we call trial message. I'll talk about as we proceed, trial message, which those people now can come and look at your products and now we can help you talk to them. Okay. I hope we are learning. So these are the activities involved. If you don't do this, of course, there are more activities, more. That's why I've put plus here. There are more activities you can do, but these are the common things that you can do. So if you're not doing this, do not expect to sell. Do not expect to recruit. And we are not expecting you to complain because these are the activities you need to do for you to look for new people. Is it hard? Then we have no other option of helping you. This is the only thing that we do. If you don't know how to do this, work with the person who sponsored you, like, or your uplines, like tell them, okay, show me these activities, how I can do them right now. Okay, like work with them because this is the only way you can be able to do it. But also I forgot another one, contact marketing, like physically approaching people. Physically approaching people. If you can do that, it's also another activity. We're jumping now into the second skill, which is inviting. So there is no inviting minus you prospecting. So this skill can't work minus you doing the first skill that I'm from showing, because you have to have people, then you invite them to look at what you offer. So inviting is a process of telling someone to look at what you're offering, either the products or the opportunity. That is what we call inviting. So what are some of the activities involved for you to ensure that you do them and you have the better year of 2026? So what I'm showing you right now is the system actually. It's a system of network marketing. If you don't know, this is how network marketing works. So one of them is, as you are sharing these activities, before I go to the activities, share your excitement. Like, be excited first of all. You have to be an excited person. Someone can join someone who is always complaining, someone who is not that excited. You have to be an exciting person, So activities involved, number one is calls. You have to call. When you have that list, then you have to start calling them. When you call them, I'm not saying start sharing the opportunity like, oh, I'm in forever. No. It's just to call them, you share your excitement that you have got something exciting to share with them. Like you just call them, they've got something exciting to share with you. Like, I just started a new business and I'm excited. I want to share with you. That's inviting. Then you give them the options. Like, we are going to have a Zoom meeting on this day, or we are going to have a physical meeting on this day, or I can share with you a video which explains about the products or the opportunity. That is the call. Not you start explaining the opportunity or the product on a phone call. No, it's you just to invite that person on that call. Never talk about the products, never talk about the opportunity. It's just to invite them to come and look at it or to send them more information from that call. So the second activity is texting. You can text someone. Okay, or you can email them. If you're good at emails, you can email them, and there are so much more, like maybe giving business cards, also giving flyers. It can also come back here on inviting. So these are the activities you should know. You can see the numbers is dropping. I don't know if it's network challenges, but yeah. So these are the activities that should happen first by you prospecting. Inviting can't come in minus you prospecting. First, you have to prospect, then you invite. Okay. Then let's jump into the third skill. The third skill is presenting now. Ladies and gentlemen, we have to know how to present the product. We have to know how to present the opportunity. We have to. Like someone can't buy something, you can't explain properly. Please. No, please. Learn how to present the opportunity, learn how to present the products. You can't know all of them, know the part of it. Like if it's products, like start learning about some certain product. Like if it's one, focus on one. If it's two, three, learn at least about those products. Like for me, when it comes to weight loss, what I do, I explain much about C9, then I just start talking about these other packages. Like, okay, there's also this package, the price is this package, but I only explain about C9 only. These other things I just mentioned them, the prices. That's all. So we have to at least be best at a certain thing. If it's the opportunity, at least know a bit of the opportunity so that you're able to present. Okay. So how do we present the opportunity? By one-on-one. You meet with a person, not on that phone call. Please, that phone call is just to invite the person. That text is just to invite the person. That email is just to invite the person. Then you present to them. They come, you talk to them one-on-one. You start taking through the opportunity. Okay, you take through them the opportunity. Maybe you can invite them to meet your upline. They do them one-on-one on your behalf. Okay. The other one is physical presentation. When we have the physical presentation, that goes to invite these people to come here so that the people that your uplines are able to help you present on your behalf. Another activity is Zoom presentation. When we have the Zoom presentation, group presentation, like WhatsApp presentation, you can create your WhatsApp group and you had people there and you tell your upline to say, present in my group. They can do the presentation in your group. Once it's done there, then you just comment maybe something there after the presentation. You say, thank you, mentor, thank you, the coach. Then maybe the following day now you start doing the calls, calling those people like to follow up, which is the second skill that I'll go to. Okay. So leaders look for people, which is prospecting, invite them, then present to them. It is a process. It is the process. And yeah. So let's go to the fourth skill, which is closing. When you present to that person, you have to close the sale. You have to close the sale. You have to close the sale. Like you've presented, then you just forget about that person. That person came for the presentation of just, okay, they came anyway. They came and you think it's done like that. You know, someone asked about the product because you just replied, okay, it's this much. Then no, you have to learn how to close the sale, either how to close the sales of products, or how to close the sale of recruiting. They're both sales. Okay. So what are the skills involved? Number one is three-way calls. You can call that person and you call your upline. They help you close. That's what is involved. That's why we say we are in the business of helping people build what they want, then then what we want comes. It's by helping them. That upline did not just sponsor you, they want to help you grow. So you can call your prospect, because now, I'm not saying when you just find someone, okay, so don't do shortcuts here. You just find someone and say, leader, I've got the one I was learning, I was with into school, is excited about opportunity. Can we do a three-way call? No, I will refuse. For me, I can refuse. They will have to follow the process. You look for that person, great. Invite them, call them, invite them. Let them come and look at the opportunity if I provide the presentation for you. If your planners provide a presentation for you, or if we have said, okay, bring them for one-on-one, then you do one-on-one. From there, that's when we can talk about closing. Don't just find them, leader, this one is excited. You have not even invite them to come and look at the opportunity or to send them the video that I explained. No, don't make your upline a tool, or don't become a tool. Use the tools, use the presentations, use Zoom presentations, use one-on-ones, of course, with your upline, meaning that person has to come, not to close on the call. No, not on the call, no. Okay. So the second thing is three-way call with sideline with similar story. Let's say you know someone who is in the business who has got a similar story with that person. Then when they're done watching the video, they're done or they come to the meeting, or they from the Zoom, then you can say, leader, I've got this downline. He was also one of the people who are also doing this, like you have similar story. I'm kind of asking if you can just share your story. your story. Then that person not maybe that person can be willingly to give you at least 2 minutes to talk to your person, because that person knows they can also call you to share your story. We are in a business, in a community business. That's why we are in groups. Okay. So another activity that is involved is a go and close yourself, because you can. You have to learn and you can. So that's it. You can do it yourself. If that person, those people are not there, you can do it yourself. Okay, that's what happened. Now, what's another skill involved, which is very important, is follow up. Follow up. I didn't finish yet. It should be follow up. So how to follow up? All right. So follow up. You have to know how to follow up. Really, yeah. They say fortune is into follow up. If you don't know how to follow up, you are messed up. You have to start learning how to follow up on customers, how to follow up on prospects. They say average people join the business. Most people join the business from fourth follow up to 12th follow ups. Maybe I'll follow up on someone maybe after maybe 4 times. That's when the person will buy. Like I'm just from selling to the client that I connected to, I think in 2023 February. Today it's the person I sold to the products today in 2023. Why? Because I've been following up on them, I've been talking to them. Actually, I've been added up in the group. You understand? Yeah, we are in a free Zoom app leaders, so it'll be kicked out very soon, but I believe I'll be done before it even does that. Okay. All right. So follow up. So what is it that is involved in follow up? One of them is on the same day, when you are done closing the sale with your upline, when you are done closing that same day, or you are done closing yourself, maybe after some time, text them, appreciate them, reinforce the value, and ask questions. Like for example, congratulations for attending the meeting and for listening for attending the call from my upline, or congratulations for that call that I had with you. I believe you have gotten the value and you have seen what happens in the business. Do you perhaps have any question? Do you have any questions or anything that you'd want me to answer you on that same day, so that you continue the conversation, you strengthen that relationship? Ask on that same day, just after that call. Send them the text like that, because there are some people that are not comfortable maybe answering anything per phone call, but when you ask them, they will text the question. The second thing that is involved is on the second day, I mean, step 2, say next day, address doubts and clarity and guide them towards decision. Meaning when you ask them today, maybe tomorrow when they respond, then answer those questions, clarify, let them have the clear picture. Like if you had to ask one of your prospect on that pipeline, if you had to ask yourself, do really these people understand what I'm doing? If your answer is maybe or no, just know that you have not done the work. That's why we are not recruiting. But if you can answer like, definitely, they know what I'm doing. I've explained like they know that forever is this, and the package to start is this, then you have done the work. No, that's how it should be. Okay, that's how it should be. So if you answer a question like, I don't think that these people understand what I'm doing, then it means you have not put that clarity. You have not addressed their doubts, and they can't make the decision. So you have to do that maybe on the following day or when they respond to that. Then the step 3 is on day 2 to day 3, maybe on day 2 or to day 3, build trust and reinforce benefits by sharing testimonials. Like if it's a client, share with them some testimonials of the people who have used those products. We have a lot of testimonials. Or if it's someone if it's the business part, share a story of someone who is in the business. Share them the story of someone who is in the business. Like, okay, one of the people we're working with is Trisha. She's a nurse by profession. She started a business as well when she just completed, and today she's able to take her goals just using this opportunity. And I just thought of sharing with you. You see, so you're building trust. Okay, oh really? They're even little people, because this time normally we do just the presentation where we don't even share the story. So by you doing that, you are enforcing the trust. Okay, the step 4 now is on maybe on 5th day to day 7. Encourage decision without pressure by inviting them to the next exposure, or maybe invite them for the second meeting. If they came for the physical, invite them for the Zoom meeting. If they attended Zoom meeting, invite them for the physical, or invite them again for the Zoom meeting, or again for the physical meeting. More exposure makes the person now to attend the meeting willingly without forcing them. When are you starting? When are you start? They don't start. They have to make their own decision. We are not in the business of forcing people. We are in the business of helping people make their own decision. As we just expose them, and of course, we keep on following up on them to add value to them, to know, okay, this is what is happening. I'm just from making this sale. Okay, so this client has just sent me those messages. Send them. The client has sent you the money. Send them. You are delivering. Capture yourself. Share to those prospects. Like just from sending this product to my clients, I'm excited and I can't wait to start working with you. That's it. Even if they leave you and sing, you are working, and that's what follow-up works. Another step 5 is stay in touch once in a week, once in a month by sharing more testimonials and just greeting them to build a relationship. So maybe after 1 week, again after 1 week, like just maybe greet them, maybe share more testimonials. Maybe again, when you talk to those people for quite some time, now start checking about them once in a month, like that. Very important. Just sometimes just greeting them so that they don't put in mind that you're just there to make money from them. Okay. Then the sixth skill is helping someone start right in the business. Very important. Someone can start a business and you can mess up them. It's very important to show that they start right. So what does this skill mean? This means orientation. Helping someone start right is orientation, like orienting that person to say, okay, how best can I orient a person so that when they're building the business, they're able to understand what they need to do. So one of the things you should focus when you're orienting a new person, the first thing is goals. Know what they want to achieve in this business. Like, why are they starting the business? Ask them, why have you started the business? And give them time for them to answer you. The other thing is now show them what are CCs and what are 4Cs. Then from there, connect the 4Cs to their goals. Like when you're able to do these 4Cs, and this is how you can achieve your goals. Like how much can they make? And then you do that. Then from there, you do what? You show them the activities involved. Let them know the activities they have to do for them to have those things. I'm just from showing you what you need to do. And that's exactly what you should show them. Okay, you should show them now, maybe in details. Okay, tabletops, so we're going to do tabletops together, or maybe boosting. Can we do the boosting together? Let's do, show them the activities now on a plainly, because you are with them. This is what we do. This is what you need to do. Activities involved. Then give them challenges after that. Like, for example, write who do you know this right now, or write your goals right now, or when you go do this. That's what you should do when you're orienting someone. I hope you're screenshotting perhaps, because what I'm sharing is something very important and basic, and most of the people are skipping them. Then tell them to be attending events. It's very important. Tell them to be attending events, and also work with them closely in the first few weeks when they're them in the business. I mean, when they start the business, work with them. Don't leave them in isolation in the few days. No, work with them. Few weeks. It depends on how fast the person is learning. That's why I didn't say in the first 2 weeks. No, I said few weeks. Few weeks can even be 6 months, because that person maybe is a slow learner. So work with them closely. Let them, like when you're leaving them, you even know that even if this person stops the business, it's their decision. I've worked. Not where, but if, when the person is not doing something, you're even asking yourself, like, have I doing enough? I think I'm not doing enough. I think I'm not helping them. Yeah, I agree. You're not doing enough. You're not helping them enough. Yes, you are not. You are not. You shouldn't ask yourself that question if you are helping them enough. Work with them closely. Show them what you are doing. If you are boosting, boost with them. Let them, I boost. Okay, show your downline. Let your downline be boosting. So that even if they don't boost, it's their fault. You have done your part. Then celebrate their small wins. They have talked to their customers. Congratulate them. Congratulations, you have made some calls or whatever. Small wins, and congratulate them in the main group. Whether you have other small groups, congratulate them in those groups and also in the main groups. You may never know. Their inspiration is in the main group. Then you just post in your small groups. Then they're not then they don't get that recognition from that person who inspires them. They'll feel bad. Post them in your groups, post them in other groups so that they feel congratulated. It will push them to keep going. Then we go to the last part, which is promoting event. You have to promote event so that those people, let's say if it's customers, they come and learn about the products, because even the presentation, we talk about the products, or the prospect, they come and learn more about the opportunity. So what is involved? Number one is speaking publicly, like by posting the product, like posting maybe the event. When you have the event, post it, create videos, share stories of the people, and the expectation when they come to the event. Like amplify those people be sharing the stories, share their stories on the public, like talk about them so that create that curiosity. Then another thing is network heavily, like go out, talk about the opportunity, like invite people heavily. Then organize trainings and business meetings. If you have the team, organize a small meeting with your team and talk about how you best are going to promote the event. And that's how you can able to promote event, like talk about it publicly. Talk about public. Lastly, as I'm winding up, because the time is not with me, success tips. Some success tips. One of them is work on yourself, personal development, learn the business, like learn the business. Because you're going to quit this business if you're not learning. So learn the business. Number two, work with your uplines. Learn how they did it and do it. Work with your upline. Don't, even if you're in the business for 2 years, 3 years, don't think you know it. No. We, all of us, we are still learning. Like work with your uplines. Work with your uplines. Forever don't work. It's you to make it work for you. Forever it's a business which is there. It's up to you to make it work for you. Don't be scared to fail or try yourself. Like do it, try, fail, do it, try yourself. And also have a positive attitude with a solution mind. CCs in this business introduce you to the bigger tables and leaders. At the end of the day, when I look at the system, the people I'm seeing in the system with the CCs are the people I can call and say, my leader, you can do it. Let's go for more. If I can't see the CCs in your system, it's very hard for me to call. Of course, I'll check on you, but I'll check up on a general people. You know, there are those people you can check up on them, you see what they're doing, you see how can you help them. But when you have some bigger leader, is like, okay, how best can I help this person to do more? CC speaks more. Go for that. Create your daily working schedule. Don't just work blind. You wake up, you don't know what you're doing. Work with the schedule and go round about this business, go round about the products, go round about this business readers. And really, this business is going to be the good business for us.